In this tutorial, I'm going to go through and show you how to do a Windows backup using an external hard drive. So I already have my external hard drive plugged into the computer, and there's one of two ways that you can do this. So the first way that you can do is you can go on Windows 10, you can go to Settings, and then you'll go to Backup and Security, Backup, and then from here you will have to add a backup drive, so you want to make sure that at this point you have your drive plugged into the computer, it's all ready to go, and that way you can start the backup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a drive. It's going to go through and search all the devices that I have plugged into my computer and see what it can find for storage. So what I'm going to do is I have my Seagate, my F drive, that is going to be what I'm going to use for my backups. So once I do that, then you'll see automatically backup my files is turned on. So I'm going to do more options here, and then in here will be all the standard files that Microsoft suggests that you use to backup. Now this is going to be fine. The one setting that I would recommend changing is you don't want to do it every hour. For most people, doing it daily or even weekly is fine, so you can set it to daily, unplug your drive, because obviously it can't back up to your drive if it's not plugged in. So then you can go through and just remove your drive when you're done doing the backup. So I'm going to set it for daily right now. And then the next step is to just hit backup now. So this is going to take all the files that I have on my computer and then go through and back them up to my F drive, my Seagate external hard drive. So for this will take a while. It shows, size of backup 0 bytes, but that is also because it's trying to figure out how much there is and how much of it is going to be saved. So this will take a minute. So what I'll do is I will come back once the backup is done, and I will show you how to do another backup. So for the next way to back up your Windows computer, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to File Explorer, go to File Explorer, and then you're going to go up to the caret here, left click on that, head down to Control Panel, System and Security, Backup and Restore. It says Windows 7, but don't be turned off by that. It's not going to go to Windows 7. And then from here it'll have the Set Backup. This is pretty much the same as the first way, just some people are more familiar with the control panel than the Windows 10 settings, so this can be a better option. So as you can see, my Seagate F drive, which is recommended because it is an external hard drive, is going to be the automatically selected one. So we'll go next. Unless you're a power user, I recommend just letting Windows choose. This will just take all the documents, such as your pictures, your videos, your documents, the whole shebang, and back it up to that hard drive. So then I'll just click next. This is what's going to be included in the backup. So essentially this is just literally everything. Now the other thing is you can go through in here and it'll give you some information on how to create a Windows Restore disk. So a Windows Restore disk, system image, and system repair disk, those are all very good to do in case of the event of a hard drive failure in your computer. You get a malicious virus that just completely nukes your whole computer. This is definitely something I would recommend. I do recommend using disks for the system image and the system repair disk for the sheer fact of flash drives degrade over time, and launching from a Windows system repair disk is just easier. So what I can do from here is I can change the schedule. So this is a lot better than the Windows settings version, because that one in Windows settings just has you select hourly, daily, whatever. So from here you can set it up daily, weekly, or monthly. So weekly is what I recommend, and then try and have it done on a day when you're not really going to be using the computer, or when the computer's on and outside of a time you're normally using it. So a lot of people that I've talked to normally just set it for like 10 p.m. on a Sunday, because that's when they're not going to be using the computer because of work on Monday. So this is what the default I'm going to set up for my Windows backups is. And then I'm going to hit Save Settings and Run Backup. So in just a second, this window, yep, there it is. So this is going to give you the full progress, all of the details on what you selected, and then you can go up here, View Details, and wow, look at that. It's literally just a bigger window of that. Awesome. So this will just show file structure and stuff like that. We're not really bothered by that. So I'm just going to close that window, and what you'll do is you can just let this run. It'll finish itself up. It'll display an error message if anything happened, or it'll just say completed, and then you're good to go. So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop this backup because, you know, I don't really need to back up my computer right now. Yeah, stop backup. And you can stop the backup and it's not going to freak anything out. Yeah, Windows did not complete successfully, whatever. That's fine. So the next thing is I want to show you how to properly remove your hard drive. Now this will count towards flash drives, external hard drives, and even network drives if you have them. So what you want to do is, I'm just going to close out of here. On the bottom on Windows 10 taskbar, you have this little caret. So what this does is this gives you all the little guys that you would have on your computer running, and from there you have safely remove hardware and eject media. So what you do is you right click, and this will give you all of the flash drives or media parts that you have on your computer. So right here we see Seagate F, which means that this is the Seagate hard drive that I used for my backup. So what I'll do is I'll left click on that, and in just a second it will go through and give me a message that says my hard drive is safe to remove. Sometimes it will take a second depending on how much data is on your drive. Now I don't have a lot and I was using Windows backup, so you know, that's the thing. The reason you want to use safely remove for your flash drives and hard drives is Windows is constantly talking to the flash drive the whole time it's plugged in. So you want to be able to stop the communication so that way anything on the flash drive or the computer that was saving to it doesn't get messed up. So the main reason you would want to do that, not just, you know, unplug it, would be loss of data. So I always highly recommend ejecting your hard drives and flash drives before you go through and just unplug them. So that's going to end this tutorial. If you found this helpful, give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tech videos.